What is going on, guys? KrysticMusic here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be remixing Malibu by Miley Cyrus. Why? Because I freaking want to, okay? I was listening to this song in the car and I was on the way home and I was like, bro, this song gets me so emotional for no reason. Like, I may have heard it like less than 10 times in my whole entire life, but it is such a good song. So I was like, you know what? Let's remix it into like somewhat a dancey vibe, you know what I mean? So we're just going to go ahead and do the thing. Hope everybody's having a great day. My name is KrysticMusic. Let's go ahead and do the thing. All right, so getting into it, and all right, so it's 140. I do have the acapella as well. If you want to know how to get the acapella, I have a video for that. Maybe I'll put it in the description if you want to check it out. Bada bam, and then we can just unwarp those for now. Unwarp. All right, and then warp it, and then warp it. Gotcha. So is this the instrumental? And the reason I got the instrumental too is because I wanted to get like a portion of the song and put it in there, you know? I think it was that part. Or this part. This part is definitely like I just like, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I wanted to make this kind of breathy, you know what I mean? So this is in the key of A, G sharp major or A flat major. I put it up there. Thank you. I remembered. But anyways, let's go and try to just make something out of it. Let's see. So the thing is, so with remixes, you can choose to like literally do whatever you want. I think that's the first. I think that's on the first beat, like the downbeat. Hold on, let me see. Let me get the song up, please. So let's just use these snares or like electro snares. I want it vibey and dancey, but I also want it chill too. So let's not blow you guys' ears off. Honestly, a clap too would be nice. Do we have any claps in here? I like this one, so I'm gonna put this one there. Add another audio track. Let's put -15, -12. Okay. And basically I'm just doing this so I don't like mess up on the timing. I can just see what it'll sound like. And this, why isn't this in 32? There we go. I forgot all about this song, and I was listening to it in the car, and I was like, yo, I need to remix this or something. This is crazy. This goes hard. I need a better clap than that. That's crazy. That's a long way to the job. I don't know if people's attention spans now. This song was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. People's attention spans were much better. But we'll follow it because these are lyrics. Okay, now let's get some pads in there. We'll go Serum, and if we can't find anything, then we'll go Massive. But I think Serum should have something, right? Let's see if we can find something, bro. Let me see if I can do it like this. Hold on. Okay, we'll just start off with this pad. Let's put it to like -14, I guess. Let's see what this does. I always like to test this out to see what it does. So I just take the sample and then take the sample, put it to harmony or melody and see what it comes up with. I mean, it might not come up with anything, but you know what I mean? That's not happening. Okay, hold on. Let me do melody. Well, I got that right. Okay, let's just do it ourselves. I always just test it out, you know, it'll save us some work if it kind of did it right. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of fine tune what I want, and we'll do it that way. Okay, I kind of know what I want in my head. I kind of do. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, I press key, and then I press this record button, then I press R on my keyboard, or whatever key you want, so that way you can record without having to go and press the record button every time. You could just press R, for example. I never came to the beach, I stood by the ocean. I never came to the beach, somebody I never came to the beach. Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that works, okay? So I never came to the beach. This will be that part, and we'll just see how it goes. I don't like using pads that much because I can't really hear what it sounds like. I never came to the beach, I stood by the ocean. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just duplicate this. And I'm gonna put this to like a regular piano if I can. You know what I mean? So let me go to factory. Let me go to piano. Like I just want a regular piano, guys. Like I just want a regular old piano. Now I think we could turn these into chords if we wanted, but I just wanted to see. I think that's the first thing that I want, right? So let's go ahead and take that off. What is that? G sharp, right? Or A flat, whatever you want to call it. I hate how that thing is on there, but see, chord sounds way better. And we'll go do the same. Wait, did I just mess that up? Okay, let me just hold on. That's C, so C minor, probably C minor. One, two, three, four. Let's go E flat. Okay, C. This is the hard part, by the way.
I never came to the beach, I stood by the ocean.
Move it down.
I never came to the beach, I stood by the ocean.
But for now we can move it up so we can hear it.
I never came to the beach, I stood by the ocean.
And then after that, we can do. Then we do the same thing for this kind of stanza. I never sat by the shore. No.
I never sat by the shore.
I never sat by the shore. Okay, so something like that.
I never sat by the shore under the sun with my feet in the sand, but you brought me here. You brought me here.
Ooh, we cooking. We cooking.
Never sat by the shore under the sun with my feet in the sand, but you brought me here.
So now let's make these chords. See what it sounds like. You know what I mean? Good deal. Good deal.
I never came to
I like it
the
that way.
beach, I stood by the
Okay, let's just keep it like that for now. We can change it, but just move on with the next concept
I
here.
never, 'cause now I'm as free
Man, this song, dog.
as birds catching the wind.
Okay, and since we know we're gonna add it anyways, I'm gonna add an audio track, and I'm gonna put just a random. We'll put this bass there because it doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna mute it. We're gonna mute this, and then we're just going to put it on every beat. This is what it'll sound like, and then so we know what to side chain it to, right? So it's so we put the we get the audio effects. We put the general compressor. I like the general because it looks like the old one. Or generic, my bad. External, and we'll put it, actually we'll name this, since let's try to be organized here actually in this session. Because I know y'all are watching me, so let's try to be a little organized. Okay, let's put this as side chain. And we'll just see what this side chain, I don't know if I'm going to side chain this. We'll actually put this side chain. We might have more than one side chain. I'm saying side chain a lot, aren't I? Side chain 140. Just so we know that that's on every beat. Okay, side chain.
I never came to.
So it'll sound like this. We'll do it a little bit, just a little. Gosh, that sounds beautiful, kind of. I ain't gonna lie, I might cry. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and put an EQ on it. We're not going to be getting heavy into EQs. I think I'm going to do, I say that a lot, and I think I'm going to do a video on just EQing so y'all can know like what I do after. You know what I mean? I think that'll have to be a whole video in itself. Not a long video, maybe like a 10-15 minute video of EQing and all the frequencies and what does what and everything like that. But for now, I just want it come through what I want to come through. And then we do have this right here. So what I like to do is just take this and only do the root note. So only let the root note come through, which is the bass note, the bottom note. And you get your like bass, right? You can have your sub bass or just like an electronic bass, whatever you want with it, right? Let's see another trick. Let's see how this sounds with an arpeggiator on it. Where did it do? MIDI effects. Arpeggiator. Kind of like just like, I kind of like this. Let's see how that sounds together. Put some reverb on that. So it's not a static on that one. We'll put this there too. We'll also put a sidechain, so it's a little swingy. I think that's it for the main like chorus part. Now we got the chords. That's the hard part about remixes. You got to kind of stay in key, the chords, but make it different, but kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? But now that we got that, we can just play around with it, right?
'Cause now I'm as free as birds catching the wind.
Our instruments are hitting 15, negative 15. They're hitting the same spot. So I'm going to keep it there for now. For the vocals, I'm going to put a little reverb on it. And the reverb I'm using is just stock reverb. Because honestly, that's all you need.
So I never,
Then we'll just do a light EQ.
I never came to the beach. I stood by.
We can definitely mess around with the different samples that we use. Like towards like when we get done. But just to get it, just to get what we want structured, we can just use this clap. Then you can mess around with different instruments at the end. I feel like that's more beneficial than wasting your time trying to find the perfect clap when you're not even finished with what you want. So we need some stuff here too. We do have white noise that we can put in. So let's just put that in before we forget. Insert empty MIDI clip, blah blah bleep. Automate that frequency.
I never came to the beach. Would sing, so
And I always do a white noise down as well. It's gonna be a bit shorter. Oh my gosh, can I get this? I want some birds. You know what I'm saying? I want some like let's go find some, yeah?
I never came to the beach. I stood by the ocean.
Bro, is that not perfect? Let's unwarp that. And then warp it just in case. We start it from the beginning. Let's listen. Yeah, okay.
I never came to the beach.
That's perfect, actually. That's a perfect volume right there.
I always thought I would sing, so I never swam.
So I do want this. Actually, we'll copy this. Yeah, I'll make it a different color for y'all. I do want some type of like heavy bass for this part. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought I would sing, so I never swam.
Bro, look at these chords that we've just made. Add her vocal in.
I always thought I would sing, so I never swam. I never went boating, don't get out of here floating. And sometimes I get so scared of what I can't understand. But here I am, next to you.
And then for the drop, I wanted to implement this, right? So let's see if we can do something with it. The compressor on there too, sidechain it. Alright, we got the introduction down though, I think. And we can add on it too, obviously. But
I never came to the beach. And I'm happy that you
okay, so
here. And I'm happy that you did. 'Cause now I'm as free
it kind of sounds like Rick and Morty vibes, but hey, it is what it is.
in Malibu. 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 Next to you.
We'll save this for tomorrow, but man, I'll do some maybe vocal chops on that. Let me cook.
Next next to you.
We'll put a side channel here too, why not?
And I'm next to you. And
Let's see if we put this right here. See if it makes a difference. Alright, let's see how it's all.